Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to program this just for a little bit of understanding. When you're programming it, it's always going to come on, it's going to be solid. To get into the programming, we got to press and hold this until it starts to quickly flash. If you press it once, it's going to go into override mode, and we'll get into that later. So we're going to get into the program. Right before we actually do it, we're going to go through this quick start guide. So once we press and hold it for 5 seconds and we get into the programming mode, we're going to come up here to this part. So it always is going to work on a 4-hour cycle, the first interval, then an 8-hour cycle, and then a 12-hour cycle. So it's best to program all your modes, and then you can have and set the pump schedules within these intervals. You set your timer based upon that, and no need to worry if the timer ever shuts off. It's not going to mess with the program that you've set here. So we're going to go through it, and I'm just going to tell you how we're going to go ahead and we're going to program it. For the first 4 hours of the day, we're going to start off, and I'm going to program it to about, I'm going to set it to 100%. And then I'm probably going to go down to a 70%, and then I'll probably go down to maybe like a 45%. And that's going to be my 3 intervals for the day. So being that this one is going to be the longest interval for 12 hours that you're programming the pump to run, but remember, it also depends on your pump schedule that you have on set on your timer if you have a timer. So for the first 4 hours, we're going to set it at 100%. This is the default how they have it. And then for the second interval for 8 hours, we're going to run it at 70%, and then we're going to run it at run around 45%. So every selection that you press, you can actually even hear the difference in the speed of the pump. So once we get in, the first one is going to be 100%. You click the button once, it'll get to 80. Click it again, it'll be 70, 50, 45, 40, and then off. And as you're programming, if you want to go through the cycle again, you can press it again, it'll start back at 100, 80, 70, so on and so forth. So we'll get through the programming here. We'll get this started so we can see, so you can see how it is, and I'll see if I can find a way to have this set here. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna press and hold so that starts flashing. Okay, so that's our first interval there. And then we're gonna press it. That's 100%. So I'm gonna set mine, second one, 80%. That's the speed that I want. I'm gonna press and hold it. It's gonna start flashing. Okay, now it's gonna flash twice. See, boom, boom. That means I'm in my second interval. So I'm at 80%. So it's always gonna start at 100, and then I select the speed that I want. That's 80%. That's 70%. Let's say I wanted a 70% for my 8-hour cycle there. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna press and hold it so it flashes. Okay, that's that one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now I'm in my third interval. Press it one time. Oh, it's gonna start back at 100, 80, 70, 50. Let's say I want to save it there. Press and hold it. And that's it. So it's always going to turn off, and it'll turn right back on the first interval that we have set. That's the primary speed, typically about 6 minutes they have a preset, or 8 minutes they have a preset, and then it'll go to the first program that we have set. So that's how you go ahead and you set the TriStar XC or any of their XC lines. That's how you go ahead and you program it, and you can play with it how you want, and that's how it is. And then if you ever wanted to go into override mode, you press this button one time, okay, and then that'll start in there. If you want the next speed, that's medium, that's low, that's stop. To get out of override mode, you press and hold it. flashes, pump is off. It's gonna go right back into our normal schedule. Okay, so that's how you program the XC pump. Now comes to your timer. Okay, so we have preset a 4-hour and an 8-hour. That is my that's 12 hours right there, and then we have another 12 hours of an override mode, let's say. Okay, so if I only set the pump to run from 8 to 8 whenever this timer shuts off, okay, and this is what the customer had did. We're gonna change that. If the pump, once the pump ever shuts off, and when it turns back on the next day, it's gonna start at that 4-hour cycle, the first interval. Then when that's done, it'll go to your second interval. So if you have your pump shut down, let's say at 12 hours, it will never do your 100% speed. So I'm probably gonna go in and I'm gonna set my interval 3 in case if the customer ever needed to run the pump for longer because he had an algae breakout, whatever the case is. As soon as he turns it on, or if he turns it, it'll be on that 12-hour cycle right here. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that in a little bit. You can play with it how you want, but nevertheless, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna remove these pins from here. We're gonna set our timer up for a 12-hour cycle. Homeowner special here. Let's put any screw in there that works. Okay, so we're probably gonna use the better of the 2 screws. Loosen this one. We're going to loosen this one. I'm going to adjust the clock. I'm going to set this up. Alright, so we're going to slide our on pin to the 8-hour cycle. Okay, we're going to slide our off pin our 8 p.m. cycle, and that'll be our 12 hours of operation. And then I believe the time is somewhere around 5 o'clock, and that's that. I have to do a little bit more adjusting there, but nevertheless, this is how you'll go ahead and the installation for the Hayward TriStar XC 1.85 installation, programming of the variable speed pump, and how you integrate your timer setup for your pump. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. More videos to come. If you have any questions regarding this installation, post your comments down below. And thank you so much for watching it. Off to the next one.